Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So in today's ASMR football or soccer video, depending on how you say it, no judgment here, we're going to do another football quiz. I've got 20 quick questions for you. And yeah, I'm going to ask you those 20 questions. I'm going to go through the answers myself first to test myself, and then I'm going to give you the answers and see how I did, and you can give me a score in the comment section below. And don't forget, whilst you're there, to click like for me and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Number 1. Who was sent home from the 2002 World Cup, FIFA World Cup, after a dispute with his national coach Mick McCarthy? Who was sent home from the 2002 FIFA World Cup after a dispute with his national coach Mick McCarthy? Number 2. Which Spanish club won La Liga in 2021? Which Spanish club won La Liga in 2021? Number 3. Which football club have played home matches at Brisbane Road since 1937? Which football club have played home matches at Brisbane Road since 1937? Number 4. In May 2021, who captained Leicester City to victory over Chelsea in the FA Cup final? In May 21, who captained Leicester City to victory over Chelsea in the FA Cup final? Okay, number 5. Which football which football club did Gareth Southgate manage from 2006 until 2009? Between 2006 and 2009, which football club did Gareth Southgate manage? Okay, number 6. In 2007, Ajax decided to retire which number shirt in honour of Johan Cruyff? Yes, I did say it more or less correctly, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Which number did Ajax retire in his honour in 2007? And if you're Dutch and I didn't say it correctly, then do correct me in the comments, it'll be really funny. Okay, I'm like, it's pronounced Cruyff. Okay, number 7. Which football club did Paul Gascoigne briefly manage in 2005? I don't remember this one. Which football club did Paul Gascoigne briefly manage in 2005? Oh, I think I do know it. Do I? Oh no, I've got to guess. Number 8. Which team moved into the light in 1997? It's a bit of a trick, play on words. Following 99 years at Roker Park. Which team moved into the light in 1997 following 99 years at Roker Park? If I didn't know the answer, I would have thought the question was wrong. It's a weird question. Number 9. In which city is Estadio Centenario located? Estadio Centenario, which hosted the finals of the first ever World Cup. In which city is Estadio Centenario located, which hosted the finals of the first ever World Cup? Okay, halfway point. Number 10. Which European football club have England internationals Jude Bellingham and Jadon Sancho both played for? Which European football club have England internationals Jude Bellingham and Jadon Sancho both played for? Okay, number 11 then. Which team rose from obscurity in the 1980s to the then top-flight First Division, so before the Premier League, in 1986, just 4 seasons after being in the 4th Division? I don't know. Which team rose from obscurity in the 1980s to the then top-flight First Division in 1986, just 4 seasons after being in the 4th Division? I've got a guess, but it's a weird guess. Number 12. Which star got to wear the number 10 Argentina jersey after the retirement of Maradona from the national squad? Which star got to wear the number 10 Argentina jersey after the retirement of Maradona from the national squad? That's a tricky one. Number 13. Paul Ince captained which football club from 97 to 99? Paul Ince captained which football club from 1997 to 1999? Number 14. Who managed Japanese club Nagoya Grampus 8 from 1994 to 1996? Who managed Japanese club Nagoya Grampus 8 from 1994 to 1996? Number 15. Which English striker scored a hat-trick in the 96 World Cup final? Which England striker scored a hat-trick in the 96 World Cup final? I've forgotten his name. I am Welsh, I'm allowed to. Okay, number 16. Which Premiership club were the first to give up a shirt sponsorship? A shirt sponsorship. Try saying that when you're drunk. Shirt sponsorship fee in order to promote a charity between 2008 and 2010. Which Premiership club were the first to give up a shirt sponsorship fee in order to promote a charity between 2008 and 2010? Number 17. In which year did Maradona score his infamous Hand of God goal? In which year did Maradona score his infamous Hand of God goal? Number 18. For which club did Scottish professional footballer Danny McGrain play? For which club did Scottish professional footballer Danny McGrain play? 19. Who caused controversy after placing a large Galatasaray flag into the centre circle of the pitch of rivals Fenerbahce after the 96 Turkish Cup final? I know the answer to that one. Who caused controversy after placing a large Galatasaray flag into the centre circle of the pitch of rivals Fenerbahce after the 1996 Turkish Cup final? And number 20. Who scored England's first goal in their opening game of Euro 2020? Who scored England's first goal in their opening game of Euro 2020? Okay, I'm going to attempt the answers myself first, and then I'm going to give you the actual answers. Okay, let's find out if I know my stuff. I don't think I do. Okay, number 1. Who was sent home from the 2002 FIFA World Cup after a dispute with his national coach? Mick McCarthy. Apologies, today my mouth isn't working. National coach. It's Roy Keane. I know that for absolute fact. Because I know he's got high standards, but like getting to the point where you're so angry that you like lash out and you get sent home you made it to, you only get to like one World Cup in your career usually, and then you get sent home. It's unbelievable. I think he did actually make it to 2 or 3 though, didn't he? But not again after that. So yeah, that's Roy Keane. And I was just thinking about other people that have been sent home from World Cups, and it hasn't happened a lot recently, but previously it used to be someone either from France or from the Netherlands. They would always just have like a massive fight, and someone would argue and someone would be sent home. I think Patrick Vieira got sent home once. I can't remember. Number 2. Which Spanish club won La Liga in 2021? I think it was Real Madrid. So we're on 22, 23, so it was 2 years ago. It wasn't Barcelona, was it? Was it Atletico Madrid? I don't remember exactly. I'm just going to guess and say Real Madrid. Okay, number 3. Which football club have played home matches at Brisbane Road since 1937? I've got no idea. Brisbane Road is in Scotland, England, or Australia. If it's like Brisbane, I'm going to be such a fool. I'm going to say like someone. It sounds like somewhere in Scotland for some reason. I'm going to say Aberdeen, but I pretty much know that's wrong. But I'm going to guess Aberdeen. In May, this is number 4. In May 2021, who captained Leicester City to victory over Chelsea in the FA Cup final? I was trying to work out if Harry Maguire still played for them in 2021. 22, 23. I think he didn't. I think he'd already left. So was it Johnny Evans? Was he the captain? I'm trying to think who else was captain. Vardy? Maybe Vardy. I'm going to say Johnny Evans. Oh no, I'm going to say Vardy. Okay. Number 5. Which football club did Gareth Southgate manage from 2006 to 2009? I'm pretty sure it's Middlesbrough. Because if off the top of my head, I think he got them relegated and got them to the final of the FA Cup or the other cup. Did they win it? Or did they lose it? Because if they won it, they'd be playing European football from whilst, after being relegated. Someone let me know in a comment. In 2006, number 6, in 2007, Ajax decided to retire which number shirt in honour of Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. I don't know, 10, 8, what would he have been? He was up front, wasn't he? I'm going to say number 11, 9. Number 11, let's say number 11. Number 7. Which football club did Paul Gascoigne briefly manage in 2005? I've got no idea. Could it have been Stevenage? I don't know. I remember when I lived near Stevenage, he used to be there all the time. But I can't remember why. I think he may even live there. So could it have been Stevenage? I don't know. Number 8. Which team moved into the light in 1997 following 99 years at Roker Park? I'm guessing the clue is in the moved into the light, so it's Sunderland, right? Because they went into the Stadium of Light. I don't remember Roker Park, but 1997, I'm going to say Sunderland. Number 9. In which city is Estadio Centenario located, which hosted the finals of the first ever World Cup? So I thought Estadio Centenario was in Argentina, but then I remember the first World Cup was actually in Uruguay. And the capital of Uruguay is Montevideo. So I'm guessing that the answer to the question, which city is Montevideo, the capital of Uruguay. Number 10. Which European football club have England internationals Bellingham and Sancho both played for? It has to be Borussia Dortmund, right? Number 11. Which team rose from obscurity in the 80s to the then top flight First Division in 86, just 4 seasons after being in the 4th Division? I know the Swans, my team, Swansea City, did something similar, but I don't know if it was all the way from the 4th Division. My dad tells me My dad grew up, his back garden faced the vetch field, and he told me that back then they got John Toshak in, and they made it all the way to the then, no, it wasn't Premier League, it was the First Division. So my guess is Swansea. I don't know about anything other than that time of football. 12. Which star got to wear the number 10 Argentina jersey after the retirement of Maradona from the national squad? This is a tough one. It sort of ties in with one of the next questions, so I might come back to it, because I need to work out when the hand of God happened. And if I can figure that out, I can figure out when he retired. Easy said than done. I'm going to come back to this one. Paul Ince, number 13, captained which football club from 97 to 99? Man United. I know he then went to Italy. Did he play for Juve? I think Man United, but I'm not sure. 14. Who managed Japanese club Nagoya Grampus 8 from 94 to 96? My only guess that they're asking this question is because I know Arsene Wenger managed in Japan before he got the Arsenal job, and that sort of ties in around 96, is around the time Arsenal got him, so yeah, the Invincibles were 98, 99-ish, so I think it must be Arsene Wenger. I wouldn't know random Japanese managers otherwise. 15. Which English striker scored a hat-trick in the 96 World Cup final? I can't remember. I can see his face as plain as day, but I can't remember his name. He played for West Ham, didn't he? I don't remember, sorry. Technically it was only 2 because it wasn't over the line anyway. Just lost half my subscribers. 16. Which Premiership club were the first to give up a shirt sponsorship fee in order to promote a charity between 2008 and 2010? The only time I've ever heard of this happening was Barcelona, and I didn't realise a Premier League club had done it, and for 2 years as well, 2-3 years. I don't know. Could it be Man City? Who's rich enough not to have a shirt sponsorship? I just can't think of who it could be. I'm going to guess and say Man City. Maybe it's Man United. Oh, maybe it was Man United. I'm going to say Man United. 17. In which year did Maradona score his infamous Hand of God goal? Okay, so he was in Mexico. 82 was in Spain. So it must have been 4 years after that, so 86, because Gary Lineker was playing and he's not that old. So if that was 86, I think Napoli last won the title around that point, because I've been watching a lot of Napoli this year. I love Serie A. Okay, so I'm going to say in which year, 1986, and then going back to the previous one, who got the number 10? 86, I don't know my Argentinian footballers around that time. I was hoping it was closer to the 90s when I remember them. I started watching World Cups at that point. My first World Cup was really 1998 though. If I had to absolutely throw out a guess, could it be someone like Caniggia or... oh god, it wouldn't be Batistuta, it's too early for him. I can't think of anyone. No, I'm a bit lost. No, it's a number 10 as well, so it has to be an attacking one. I don't know. For which... this is number 18. For which club did Scottish professional footballer Danny McGrain play? I've been wondering if it's been a trick question, because it says for which club did Scottish professional footballer Danny McGrain play? So, not what Scottish football club. So I was like, why are they asking that question? I've never heard of him. And it's a really specific question. So it's is it something to do with his name? Danny McGrain. Does it rhyme? A couple of years ago, the manager of Wolfsburg was Wolfgang Wolf. So it's Wolfgang Wolf of Wolfsburg. So it's but then I can't think of anything that rhymes. Danny McGrain. Grain. don't know. So I'm just going to guess and say Arsenal. I don't know. Number 19. This is a funny one. Who caused controversy after placing a large Galatasaray flag in the centre circle of the pitch of rivals Fenerbahce after the 96 Turkish Cup final? It was that insane man. You can tell he's from Scotland. I think he might be a Glaswegian. Souness. Graham Souness did it. I've seen the video of it. It's nuts. How he makes it out of the stadium alive, I have no idea. I don't think he could ever go back to Turkey and be safe ever again. If you were a Fenerbahce fan, I know I've got a couple of Turkish fans watching, do you know about this? You must, surely. Anyway, okay, number 20. Who scored England's first goal in their opening game of Euro 2020? I couldn't remember. I sat on the sofa earlier on when I was planning this video and I thought, I couldn't even remember who was in their group. I think it was Scotland, Czech Republic and Croatia. And I think their first game was against Croatia because they drew the second one 0-0 with Scotland. And then Croatia were against Scotland in the last game and beat them, so put Scotland out. And it was a tight match. So, and the Czech Republic scored that goal from the halfway line against Scotland in the first match. So England must have been against Croatia. They beat them, if I remember correctly, because Croatia were a little bit under. They're slow starters, aren't they? For the life of me, I can't remember, so I'm just going to guess and say Harry Kane. Okay, here we go. These are the actual answers, everyone. Who sent home Roy Keane? Which Spanish club won La Liga? Atletico Madrid. They were my second choice. Which football club have played at home at Brisbane Road? Leyton Orient. Oh, okay. In May 21, who captained Leicester? Kasper Schmeichel. Oh. Which football club did Gareth Southgate manage? Middlesbrough. In 2007, which number did Ajax retire? Number 14. I'm not doing very well so far. Okay. Which football club did Paul Gascoigne briefly manage? Wimbledon. Is it? No, Kettering Town. Excuse me. Kettering Town. Okay. No wonder I'd never heard of that. Which team, number 8, moved to Into the Light? Sunderland. Yeah, Sunderland, I got that right. Hurrah. Okay, next one, number 9. In which city is Estadio Centenario? Montevideo, Uruguay. I have a degree in Spanish, so if I didn't know the capital of Uruguay, then, it's £40,000 wasted, isn't it? And I'm still paying it off. Number 10. Which European football club have Jude Bellingham and Sancho played for? Borussia Dortmund. 11. Which team rose from obscurity in the 80s? That was Wimbledon. Okay, yeah, the Crazy Gang, isn't it? I think that's what they were called. Okay. Number 12. Which star got to wear the number 10 jersey? Oh, Ariel Ortega. He was on my list of people. I was thinking of I said Canija, but I actually saw Ortega in my head and I can remember his name. Ortega, his surname in Spanish means a grouse, like a pheasant. Yeah, Ariel, pheasant, Ortega. 13, Paul Ince captained whom? In 97 to 99, Liverpool. Oh my god, I said Man United. Did he even play for Man United? I'm sure he did. And a big Ron. But did he play for Liverpool and Man United? Has anyone ever done that before? Oh, Michael Owen has. Who managed Japanese club Nagoya Grampus? Number 14, Arsene Wenger. Got one right. 15, which English striker scored a hat-trick in the final? Jeff Hurst, obviously, Jeff Hurst. I had a memory blank. 16, which Premiership club were the first to give up a shirt sponsorship? Aston Villa. Yeah. Wow, really, I did not know that. 17. In which year did Maradona score his infamous hand of God? What did I say? 86. 86, Mexico City, yeah. For which club did Scottish professional football player Danny McGrain play? Number 18, Celtic. Oh, I was going to guess Celtic. But I thought, like, oh, it says Scottish, so is it that obvious? 19, who caused controversy after putting a flag into the centre of the pitch? 19, Graham Souness. 20, who scored England's first goal in the opening game of Euro 2020? Raheem Sterling, 1-0 against Croatia. So I did rubbish. How did you do? Put your comment down below and let me know your score out of 20. Also, just let me know if you really enjoyed the video and you want another one soon. And click like, click subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you again really soon. Okay, take care everyone.